All right, check in. All right, mic looks good. Okay. All right. I'm gonna throw out stream announcements, but yeah, I'm just waiting in the queue. I would expect it to pop any moment. And we'll have another game. The arena season is wearing down. I still like the current settings a lot, but I've heard rumors that the next settings are going to be draft 10 with new cards, so this could represent one of my last arena games. I'm not a huge fan of draft 10. I don't mind it from time to time, but it really turns the game into finding combos and playing cards, and further reduces the need for like playing the board and tactics on the board. I don't really like that. So I kind of like the sweet spot of draft 8 and revised. I feel like it's in a good location. Uh, I still don't even mind draft 7 all that much. You do get weaker hands, but again, then you just have to play the board better. And I think that's ultimately a good thing for the game. But I totally understand how fanatics who play a ton would really want to play draft 10 and see even more cards. But I also think it's just mildly less welcoming. I mean, Agricola's already a hard enough game to get into, but having to read that many more cards in a draft is that much harder. But anyhow, that's just blabbing about other stuff. The other big thing is that we need the ban list to be updated, assuming that new cards get in. The forum thread seems to agree on the most egregious ones, at least. I think there's a lot that are going to be on the edge of power and annoyance reasons, but I suppose we can just live with them. Uh, there's still some that I really don't want to live with, but so be it. Uh, there's a lot of cards that are getting added, so Civ put out a pretty good list that I mostly agree with. The things that I don't love is that Civ's list has Craft Teacher as a neutral. I would really prefer Craft Teacher get banned. Um, I also kind of want Royal Wood to get banned, but it's probably okay. Pulverizer Plow I would also prefer to ban, but it's might be okay. Long term, I would ban Bedmaker for annoyance reasons, but like I understand why not to remove it. I would also remove Artisan District for like just how ridiculous it is, but again, it's like that's part of revised ethos is that like Artisan District and Carrot Museum are cards that exist, and like a lot of times they don't do much, and occasionally they just do absolutely insane things, and I don't think that's great, but anyhow, the rest of the bans, like we clearly have to ban Hayloft Barn. We need to ban Writing Chamber. We have to ban Craft Brewery. Summer House has to be banned. Garden Designer has to be banned. Estate Master must be banned. Shaving Horse and Chapel need to be banned. Nightworker and Walking Boots for strength reasons I don't think need to be banned, but for annoyance reasons, absolutely. Um, so I think all of that's good. But anyhow, we have a game that's good. I see a Lord of the Manor. I'm probably picking Lord of the Manor along with Cesspit. I mean, Lord of the Manor Cesspit's a great start. The wood card is also quite good. The Hauberg makes the cesspit ever so mildly less good, but whatever. Digging Spade makes the cesspit a little bit more exciting. We might actually get to use a digging spade. There's not the problem with digging spade is usually you don't want to take that much clay, but we could try to build clay rooms, and that could actually work pretty well. I also could just take Midwife. Midwife is very good, but I definitely am a Lord of the Manor believer. So we're gonna go Lord of the Manor and Cesspit here, and see where it takes us. I didn't even really look at opponent's strengths here, but I'm assuming we have a decent table. 150 games, nearly a 300 rated player. Nearly 300 games is a 150 rated player, so a little dubious there still, but that happens. And Flying Halflings is pretty good. Played quite a bit. They also comment quite a bit. They comment when player quits games. That's interesting. We KOTOR's just quitting friendly games, according to this. That's not good. Anyhow, I see a soil scientist. Soil scientist is actually a decent way to generate crops. It's not great, but it's solid, and it combos with that digging spade that we think we get back, and that's actually kind of a fun combo. We also want a crop source for Lord of the Manor. There's nothing else particularly strong in this pack. The trowel is like reasonably good for being able to cheat Areto to stone, but like also just hand plow is fine here. We want help on getting the extra fields we need. We are third seat. We easily could get plow blocked in the early rounds too, which would suck. But I think I still have to take trowel. Trowel's very good. Trowel scares me on what other players can do. I'm not sure that I really need to renovate to stone though with Lord of the Manor, so that's the like scary part. But when renovate doesn't really cost an action, is we KOTOR the person who gets a bit aggressive in Lumen's chat? I think it might be, but I don't want to rumor monger too much. I mean, that's one person's statement in a game thread. Like, I've not looked into it. I don't know about it, so I'm not going to get too uppity about whatever that is or isn't. There's a Hod, even more clay injection. I mean, I'll take a Hod. I mean, there's also a beer keg, but I don't see us beer kegging. I guess I could try to soil scientist. I'm going to have early fields. I mean, maybe this is a beer keg game. I just think that's not really the focus. The Chief Forester is actually pretty solid here too, because I get some crops from Soil Scientist. I take some wood. There's a lot of solid stuff here. The Small Scale Farmer with cesspit plans is pretty legit. I don't necessarily get it down round 1 though, which is what spooks me, but Small Scale Farmer round 1 and just do plowing and get farming stuff set up, grow later with possible clay rooms is a fun game plan. The Hedge Keeper is also obviously pretty good with Lord of the Manor. I definitely need my fences, and getting fence help is good. The Animal Catcher is like kind of interesting, but I already have help with boars, so I think I would rather take my animals from the board. I think I'm just taking Hod here. I really like Hod, and I really do like this idea of just building clay rooms in kind of the mid to late game. Plus, Hod just generates me clay that I could actually soil scientist for veg. Like, I don't mind having just lots of weird little clay stuff going on here and finding a way to use those resources. Aquwise, I really don't know what to take here. I do need an occupation I want to play early, and I don't really remember anything in the draft that I'm going to wheel. So maybe I do just take Small Scale Farmer. A lot of these packs don't really have cards that people need to play early. The Shifting Cultivator could also be good, by the way. Getting a lot of extra pigs, I could turn those pigs back into fields that I need, but I'm going to take Small Scale here. But there's a lot of valid picks in that pack. Hopefully I get something back that I want. Well, remember how I said I needed a first pick Ock? Or an Ock worth playing early? Hello. I don't want Mantelpiece. Clearing Spade with the Forest. Clearing Spade if I get Chief Forester back or had taken Chief Forester looks really fun, but this might just be Wage. I think Recycled Brick is overkill on the clay, and it comes too late. I mean, maybe I get a Pottery. I'm super low on Rustic without clay supports. I think people force Rustic. Like, yes, I want to build clay rooms, but do I need clay rooms that come with a bonus point and 2 food? And awkward tempo, because now I have to get an Ock down before I build my rooms? No, I don't want that. This might just be Furniture Maker. Second Ock Furniture... Basically, this question is, do I want Second Ock Furniture Maker, or do I want Second Ock Animal Teacher? And that's unclear to me. If I actually build clay rooms, there's probably a good amount of wood in the game anyhow, so I don't know that I need Furniture Maker. I'm going to take the Animal Teacher. That seems pretty legit to help get breeding animals. Although Lord of the Manor, I don't really need animals. Lord of the Manor, I'm trying to get 5 fields, 8 grain, 4 veg, and 4 pastures. Those are. I'm gonna try for 4-point Lord of the Manor and those cats. Maybe I get stables. Maybe I get 7 pigs. But like the animal cats are really hard to earn. You need so much food to justify it. I don't know that I have that much food here. I like animal teacher here. I think I'm gonna go with the animal teacher, but it could be correct to take the furniture maker. But I don't really know how many more ox I'm playing necessarily. These 4 are getting played, but stuff on the wheel, it's less clear. I'm just gonna take wage. SP action that gets me some food seems fine here. The clearing spade maybe does something, but it's because I don't know that it does. I don't really want it. Wow, I got midwife back. Incredible. There's no reason that I should have midwife back here. Midwife was the second best card in this pack. The digging spade does come back though, so we can assemble that crazy combo. The asparagus gift also is very good here, though. Asparagus gift, I already have fields for cesspit, so asparagus gift's just like a free veg when I fence eventually. But I really was kind of excited about trying to make this digging spade actually do something. Hey, hello bot. Twitch has really done pretty well about bots lately, to be honest. I remember when I first started streaming on Twitch, there was bots all the freaking time, and I've not really had to deal with them much. So kudos to Twitch on that front, but that one got through, but he's gone. He's gone now. I really, there's so few good excuses to use digging spade. Asparagus gift is like honestly the better pick here. But I want to do digging spade. I want to try to make digging spade work in this game plan. I'm willing to lean into true antics here a bit. So I'm gonna try to lean into absolute antics. We're gonna try to fence a little. The other reason actually asparagus gift maybe doesn't work out is I might be fencing twice this game. I might be fencing early, like a fence 6, so that I can hold the boar and actually breed them, and then actually use digging spade. I really actually like that. Sheepkeeper is totally fine. I don't know that I hit Sheepkeeper this game, but I might, and it's acceptable. I don't have veggies to throw to Mandolin. Interim storage is actually decent if I plan to take tons of clay actions. I'll take interim storage. That's actually this is a further fun thing to add to the clay thing. Every time I take clay, I build up a little bit of wood. Anytime I take stone, I build up a little bit of reed, and I want to take stone with soil scientist, and I need reed if I'm going to build these clay rooms eventually. I mean, this is tricky, because like I'm doing a lot of like early farming and then hoping to build mid-game rooms. Building mid-game rooms really hopes that other players don't force too many rooms, and that the queue actually opens up by like round 10 or 11. But some games that happens, because all the other opponents actually need to start farming. Some games you have weak players that build too many rooms, and some games you just run into people that actually have lots of card support that I don't know about. We do get last pick Hedgekeeper or Shifting Cultivator. Wow, our ox are better than I thought. I guess I take Hedgekeeper. I don't think that I'm Shifting Cultivating, although the Digging Spade Shifting Cultivator is pretty cute. It's a lot of extra food, potentially, but I think that's not the play. I do think Feed Yard is pickable here. I think Soil Scientist can give us some help. And this is also could be meaningful amounts of food. So yeah, it really comes down to, do I want plow help or do I want fence help? I don't know that I play Hedgekeeper before fencing 6 early, in which case Hedgekeeper is like just a 3 wood action. Maybe this is Shifting Cultivator as a way to cheat plows if I need to. I do have a good amount of food if things go correct, which no guarantee they go correct. I'm going to try the Shifting Cultivator, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know what I'm supposed to pick there. Having Hedgekeeper fall in the draft is actually a bit spooky, because like it adds wood pressure back in, but... Anyhow, the opening plan is to get Cesspit online ASAP, so I would like to get Ock, although I might get Ock blocked. We'll see. Patron. Getting Ock blocked would be annoying, because I really want small scale down, but... I also could get Plow blocked, but... Okay, we do get Ock, so that's good news. I do just want small scale. Small scale is going to be like 7 or 8 wood this game, at least. I genuinely don't think I'm building a room particularly quickly. Now we definitely want plow back. If I get plow blocked, that's just unfortunate. Um, I guess I could SP wage if I need. Wow, we do get plow blocked. Shit. The 100 level player. Why are we plowing? You don't know. I don't know. All right. I guess I settle for 2 wood or 2 clay. I don't actually think I'm starting. 2 clay so I can hopefully get a fireplace. God, did that have to upgrade to a hearth? That's pretty ugly. Oh, this is real bad. Stupid third seat getting plow blocked. Ugh, cesspit. Anyhow, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. I could also SP interim storage. Although that's real spooky. I don't think I want the interim storage down this early. I'm already gonna be starting cesspit soon enough. Yeah, I might. Maybe this is just day labs. I don't love day laborer, but I don't like any of the other actions. But yeah, not good. Also, purple very well might start on us because the board is so crap. Yeah. Okay. I might. God, I might be plowing. Wow, Reed had a toad first pick. Well, that's certainly a good card to have in 4th seat when you want to start player. Um, okay, I really would like plows badly, but first picking a plow is spooky. Also, 4 clay for a hearth. I would snap 4 clay here if I'm allowed to. I would definitely take 4 clay. I guess I would take reedstone food. I eventually need reedstone food. I just don't really care about taking wood particularly early. I mean, it's fine. I eventually want some wood for fences. Patron furniture maker. That's a good combo. That is a good combo. All right, give me 4 clay. Give me 4 clay. Come on, 4 clay. I need a hearth. I need a hearth. Doo-da, doo-da, doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, we do get 4 clay. That's good news. The otherwise strong player at the table is just getting reedstone food actions, though, which is a bit spooky. I'm not a fan of the fact that reedstone food is just fall into the best player at the table, but that's how it goes. Patron furniture maker gets another Ock. Congrats. It's a pretty good start for red. This field is annoying, but outside of that, hopefully I get plow. I mean, worst case I can hearth here, but I'd really like to get the plows. Stonecutter, interesting. Stonecutter is probably slightly good news for me because I eventually am playing Soil Scientist in order to generate crops. And so there being a bit more stone in the game is good. But we'll see. I also have a lot of cards I want to play, to be honest. I have a lot of Ox. I want to play Animal Teacher and then Midwife and Soil Scientist all relatively early. Luckily, Sheepkeeper, Lord of the Manor, Shifting Cultivator can come down late or never. Well, not Lord of the Manor is not never. Lord of the Manor is definitely still part of the game plan, but we need to actually get our 4-point Lord of the Manor set up, which no guarantees. But anyhow, I would like Plow. If I don't get Plow, then we Hearth. The late sheep is a little bit annoying in terms of food, but also, how fast does Animal Teacher need to come down, actually? Animal Teacher is basically like a slightly crummy patron, and I don't really need the food from it. I need the animals eventually. But the more I think about this, this probably could actually just be Midwife Soil Scientist, and then I play Animal Teacher, and Animal Teacher is able to cheat me just a couple of animals, and that's good enough. I think that's probably the case, actually. Clay supply, okay. Add more clay to the game, sure, surezies. I would like my plow. Now we have mild decisions. I really want the hearth. I really want plow. I really want cesspit. And there's also really good actions on the board. The other reason that I say that I want the hearth down is because the fireplace can be built now next round by my opponent. I think I'm just going plow, start, hearth. and seeing what else happens. I don't love that, but I also don't love the idea of getting beat or not getting the cesspit down and not getting the hearth. God damn it, purple. What? Yeah, okay, that was a misclick? Thank you, it's a misclick. Okay, I'm like, God, what the hell is that shit? Alright, do they actually have first pick childless? First pick childless, pretty nice here. First pick childless is very handy here. I might be starting into 6 wood in crazy lands. Probably not, but that would be the dream. That would be the dream. Although, again, I kind of need a hearth also pretty badly. But I guess I can let teal build the fireplace. Although I kind of want the early sheep also. I need a lot of I need a lot of stuff. My game is definitely a lot of setup, but okay, there's no 6 wood, which is fine. No 6 wood, it's fine. I need the cesspit. Give me all that stuff. This is just in time to possibly be breeding the pigs in this harvest, and I would like to be breeding the pigs in this harvest and setting up the digging spade shit. So the game plan from here is build a hearth, take some wood, fence 6. It is childless, gross. Eventually take some reed, play our ox. Like I don't know. I'm doing a lot of setup here. I would like to be ending round 7 with like 6 fences, breeding pigs, resources to renovate or already have been renovated, and then be ready to build clay rooms in like round 8 or 9 or something. But okay, here is decision time. I could take 4 wood, which is like very good. Does teal go first action fireplace is kind of the question. Am I happy taking 4 clay here? I'm not. One awkward thing is that I don't have a food to play an Ock at the moment. And I'd really like to just take the sheep next round to solve that food issue. I guess I have the food to play Animal Teacher. If I hearth, it could go 4 wood. I would like 4 wood or reedstone. If I take reedstone here, I'm able to Ock. If I take 4 wood and get hearth blocked, then I'm just taking 4 food. This is slightly tricky. I like 4 wood just as a principle. Also, why is this pattern maker already down? Interesting. I really want hearth, and I really want that sheep pile. I guess I literally am first action in hearth. I want to lock this down. I don't want to mess around with this game. But I do need a lot of... both reed actions and the 4 wood are very good here. I need reed. I need wood. I eventually want clay, but I want soil scientist before I take clay actions, which means I also need stone. I don't know. This game might be too much setup. This might be nonsense, but we'll see. The 4 wood goes. It's pretty expected. If I get 2 reed blocked here, I don't know what I do actually. 2 reed is good for me long term. I don't have reed help. But if 2 reed goes, I guess I just settle for 3 wood, and that's not that bad. Or I just take 4 food and like super make people question what they're doing food wise. I mean, everybody has just enough food at the moment, but I don't know how people are feeding in stage 2. Wow, yeah, it does just go 2 reed. That's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna try to food pressure this table. Is that gonna work? I take 4 food. It's gonna take 4 food into 6 food, and then start playing some ox next round. Yeah. I don't know that that totally works, but I'm probably getting left 4 wood next round. I don't know that anybody's starting this round. I assume Teal's building a room, but I don't know that's the case. Antics. Yeah, hey, Heroic. We might actually be doing some antics this game, possibly. It's unclear. I'm doing uncertain things at the moment. I'm doing a lot of setup, but I'm going to slow play rooms, so that could wind up costing me, but we'll see. Clay for purples, probably clay oven. That's fine. Red probably should take 4 food. Yeah, they do. Teal then could build or start player for 6 wood. I guess Teal could try to start for 6 wood and then double build. But they're going to starve, which, you know, that's good at least. Yeah, they are going to go for the start for 6 wood and then starve line. So, I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to do for food, to be honest. I think they were not supposed to take 2 reed, and I think they were supposed to take food. I think that's the actual answer. I see. We're going to beer tap for some food. Excellent. Beer tap came all the way... Oh, no, beer tap. Beer keg is with somebody else. Beer keg's probably with childless, actually. That's a little spooky. But that's fine. Okay. I still get 4 wood. I don't even know that I take 4 wood is the crazy thing. I might be playing midwife. Yeah, grow flips. Wow, they don't have to first action grow, though. That's actually, yeah, this midwife might not work this game. Grow flipping's kind of unfortunate because I'm not ready to grow. But yeah, annoyingly, Teal can take the wood and then double build. Well, that's pretty good for them. Okay. Well, midwife not gonna work, but I take 4 wood. Take 4 wood. I could get greedy here and fence 7 and then take the sheep. I can't breed both types, though, without stables. Gosh, if I had 1 more wood here and I could fence 9, can I possibly fence 9 next round and set up double breeding in round? That would be sweet. I don't know that that works. I guess we have to watch what our opponent's actions are. Maybe that works. If I can get away with fence 9 into 4 sheep and then also be breeding the pigs, that's a really solid foundation for food and animals and stuff. And I think even with early growth, I think I can get away with slow play in this game. I'm not sure, though. It's going to be spooky. People are going to build too many rooms, especially with me not really being in the room fight. The reed game is also annoyingly tight, but gosh, I might. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be growing very late, but I'm going to claim it's okay because I have so much other stuff going on. I don't know. It might not work. Midwife not working is pretty annoying. But again, I have soil scientists, so I guess it's fine. My game was much better, admittedly, if growth doesn't flip here, though. But that's how she goes. Purple decides to just take value with more clay. I think that's pretty disciplined and reasonable. The childless not doing a hell of a lot here is good news, I guess, actually, too. Late growth childless, though, is spooky, so whatever. Early growth's fine. Reedstone food goes. It's fine. Build has to happen from teal now. Purple has to grow. Red can't build a hearth. Teal... Okay, this is going to work. I should be allowed... looking at all the actions, I have a wood coming next round. I can fence 9 into 4 sheep, and then I get a pig in round 7. So I will be breeding 2 animal types in the second harvest. So that's really good. That's really good food support. And next round looks like a really good round to just be fencing and taking animals because there's nothing else to there's no other good actions next round besides 2 reed and reedstone, but it's okay to ignore those here. Admittedly, if teal builds stables, that would be a bit of an issue. If teal builds stables, I guess I have to take the sheep. Yeah, we'll see what they do. They shouldn't build stables. But people love to build stables and then not fence. Yeah, they're really debating them. I mean, I will just slam the sheep if they build stables. If that's what they want to do, that's fine. I'll just not be breeding sheep. But yeah, they don't. Okay, beautiful. This means that I can eke an Ock out here. That's good. Do I sneak the animal teacher into play now? Animal teacher's interesting because I could try to be breeding cows. Oh, this is fascinating. I could actually be breeding cows in this round 2 harvest. I think I have enough food if I take the sheep. Oh my. Oh, team. I really like the idea of breeding cows and pigs already. Although I guess Sheepkeeper says breeding the sheep is pretty good. But I'm gonna try this. Oh, I don't have room for it. Wait, what am I talking about? I don't have room for it. Never mind. I don't have room for it. I don't currently have room for it, duh. Okay, no, I can't currently be breeding cows, so that's fine. I still want to play Animal Teacher now, I think. I think I'm still playing enough other cards that this is worth it. And I can get cows going by some point, because I can buy the cows in the mid-game. Maybe. God, maybe it should just be Soil Scientist. I really want the Soil Scientist down. I don't have the stone for Soil Scientist yet. Ugh. Ugh. I have a lot to do. Animal antics, your favorite antics? We're doing some animal antics at least. Fence 9 and be breeding animals is a good time. Purple has to grow. Unless purple's crazy. Purple, I was going to say, purple could start player to grow. That would be fun. They grow with a Corf. That looks a hell of a lot like throwing a reed away. I don't think 3 stone is getting taken a ton this game with so many actions. Red is starting. Why are you starting? I guess it doesn't matter. Are you starting to build? You have a hand plow. I mean, if they're start player into build, go for it. If they build stables, though, I'm gonna be annoyed if they're trying to get my sheep. Yeah, I don't know what that start player was about, but whatever. I just want to fence 9 and take my sheep. They are gonna first action build, forcing teal to first action grow. Oh, wait, red's doing this because they have to in order to grow. Oh, duh, because teal has room. Red has to re-up start. Oh, amazing, okay. Yeah, red needs to start player again. Absolutely beautiful. Go for that. Yeah, that's fine. The more start players that have to happen for growth, the better. Slow everybody down. Have to take crappy actions. Alright, no stable got built. That's good. I will be fencing and taking my animals. Crack weeder is like, I guess the way that teal was going to feed through this stage was crappy minor improvements and then bottom feeding. It's fine. That's fine by me. Alright, let's go for a big ol' fence 9. There we go. Fence 9 is the minimum you need to breed 2 types. And breeding 2 types is the game plan. This is renovate clay oven. Ooh, pattern maker's going off. Wee, pattern make. I am really happy about the mantelpiece. Okay, I can't really blame the mantelpiece, but food-wise, I kind of can. How you feed? Admittedly, they're gonna build a clay room potentially. Yeah, red re-up start. I'm definitely falling behind the room queue, but nobody has any room discounters, so I think the queue will eventually clear because people just aren't gonna. They're gonna need to farm
and they're going to need to generate food. I mean, these players do not have food. I'm the only one with any major improvement that does food. And yeah, that part's good. That part is very good. The bad news is we're doing a lot of early farming shenanigans, and the room, we're definitely behind the whole room thing. If I could get 3 reed next round, that'd be quite a coup, but I'm assuming purple takes 2 reed this round. So I'm definitely going to need to prioritize some reedstone food actions and some clay actions and some renovate. Like I am pretty far from rooms actually, but small scale farmers doing a lot of work. Setting up breeding animals is a lot of food help. Um, and my opponents don't have such things, so I don't know what Teal's thinking so long about. They're making me mildly nervous that they're going to do an insane sheep sweep, which feels like it just kills both of us and lets purple win, but, you know, people are allowed to do that. I'll just be annoyed. Teal should be figured out what their food plan is, though. Yeah, wow, they're just manually taking a grain because they're going to clay oven. Okay, if they have a grain source, that's not a terrible path. Anyhow, I definitely take these sheep before anything weird happens. If I don't take these sheep, purple just builds a hearth and takes them or something. But, alright, we got our breeding animals set up. That's good. Red has to grow, so teal gets 6 wood here. That's a bit ugly. I might be getting 6 clay, which I will take if I'm planning to build clay rooms. I mean, the soil scientist is late, but the soil scientist can come eventually. It's fine. I would happily take 6 clay, then try to get like reed stones so I can renovate. Try to find reeds so I can actually build. I am definitely behind the grow queue, obviously, but purple goes reedstone food, possibly for clay oven though. How is purple feeding also? Fascinating. These players have no food. I am pretty happy with my 4 food in round 4, coupled with taking the sheep, because it looks like I am going to get some value here because these people are starving. Purple isn't building clay oven here. What are you doing? You're playing a rustic. People fucking love rustic. Why do people love rustic? You have no help on building clay rooms. That's 2 food and a point. That's a terrible action. Like, I don't understand people playing rustic. I really don't. Why? Why? I mean, I'm happy that he's doing it. It's a bad move. Like, but anyhow, 3 reed is a great action for me. 6 clay is a fine action for me. 6 wood is, honestly, I don't need wood that bad. So, like, I don't really care about the 6 wood. But I will slam 3 reed. I think I want to build 2 clay rooms this game. Admittedly, how do I get enough clay to build rooms if I'm not taking the clay? Well, you know, Hod eventually gives me some. I eventually am taking more clay. I'm going to take 3 reed. 3 reed also makes it a lot harder for my opponents to build rooms, which looks really important for me actually getting into building at some point. So 3 reed's great. If I'm offered 6 wood, I might have to take it just out of principle, though. I mean, it's eventually stables or the rest of my fences. I think I actually need 3 reed more than anything here, though. So I think I will I'm gonna seriously first action 3 reed because it totally changes the tempo of all the rooms at the table. I mean, purple has a little bit of reed help coming, so like I guess they're fine. Teal might need to build clay oven here, to be honest. It might have to go clay oven, and then I actually don't know what the hell purple does if clay oven goes. Like, how does purple feed if clay oven goes? They're gonna take shitty bottom feeding? I don't know. Red also needs food. Oh my god, team, this is incredible. I have so much value this round because my opponents have to feed. I'm probably getting I'm probably getting 2 pretty good stacks. Like there's 4 wood, 6 wood, 6 clay, 3 reed. All of those are pretty dang good. And I don't know that my opponents can justify taking them. Yeah, I don't know that they actually are able to take them or not, but we'll find out. If I could get 3 reed, 6 clay, and then be set to renovate into build a room. That would be pretty ideal. Yeah, this is literally clay oven first action. Purple not taking clay oven with their last action last round is crazy and playing rustic instead, but this is the sort of mistake. They can't renovate to build a major. They can't build a major. Maybe they have a hidden, maybe they have something I don't remember, but I don't know how they're feeding. And I am a fan of that. 6 wood is clearly very good, but again, honestly, 3 reed is more important to me. I will take the 3 reed and then take whatever comes back, be it 6 clay, 6 wood, or 4 wood. I'm getting one of those. I don't believe all of them go here because I don't think red can feed. So purple goes RSF into build in order to feed, and then day laborer. I suppose that's a line, actually. Yeah, that is a line for them. It's ugly, but I guess it works. Nope, they're going to take the 6 wood, though. I mean, that's very principled, but how are they feeding? I'm going to reiterate. Red is feeding via Ock instead of bottom feed. Okay, that's fair. I get 6 clay or 4 wood. I mean, 4 wood lets me build a wood room, and, like, building a wood room is acceptable here to me. Rustic as a food engine? It's just not. It's not. Rustic is so bad. Why do people take and play Rustic? Like, I've never understood this. I literally haven't. Rustic with clay supports, fine. You're going to get like 8 food, 4 points. That's a good Ock. But why do people play Rustic for like 2 room builds? It just baffles me. Like 2 points and 4 food is not actually that good of a mid-game action. It's especially when it delays your room tempo. It's just not good. It's also not even 4 food, right? Because it costs a food to play it. It's like 2 points and 3 food as a mid-game action. That's just not a good exchange rate at all. But anyhow, it reads better than it is. I guess so. It's never read good to me. I mean, it reads fine, but yeah, people love it, so whatever. Anyhow, I would happily take 6 clay. Oh, I do get 6 clay. Beautiful. Okay. I mean, I don't get wood, but again, I don't really need the wood. Getting 3 reed 6 clay is beautiful. I can renovate, build my room. I can renovate with my hod or my digging spade. Oh, look at we can start setting up our nonsense game. Yeah. Anyhow, what is going on with red? Red is playing all their ox because they're a 100 level player. I don't know. Takes a few bad games to realize it's just a combo piece, I guess. I mean, purple is literally taking 3 food this round. I mean, they still can. Admittedly, purple actually gets to build in round 8, and I'm building in round 9 for round 10 growth. I mean, that's a bit unfortunate, but that's where we've put ourselves, so whatever. I'll live with that. I don't love it, but I knew I was being very slow about a lot of my game. But the upshot is all of my opponents are taking shitty feeding actions, and yes, they have actions, but while I don't have actions, I have food sorted, so like I don't actually think they're that far ahead of me. Purely because of the fact that they're not actually feeding efficiently at all. Playing all your oxes and awful with the patron furniture, but yeah, you're hoping to have better ones than Wealthy Man? Correct. The Wealthy Man is bad. But they probably don't know how to draft well, so, you know, again, we'll give them a break, but it literally looks like purple's forced to just take 3 food here. Teal's just going to start farming, which is very principled and reasonable. Teal is getting grow in round 8 without having to do anything for it. Teal admittedly has got both their grows without having to fight for it, so that part looks good. The bad news is, once again, how is Teal feeding? They manually took a grain for clay oven, and they still have no long-term feeding. I will say this, I can't take animals off the board, so whoever builds the next hearth will have quite a bit more food, because I can't justify blocking I can't justify blocking food anymore. So whoever gets like fireplace hearth will be getting good animals. But admittedly, none of these players have clay. Purple is clearly trying to build a clay room. So I don't know how any of them are going to eat the animals, even though animals flip. But, you know, again, problems for other people. 4 wood's a good action. I don't expect to get it. I do want to renovate I guess I want to renovate with the hot or the digging spade. I don't know. I also need stone. I need to play soil scientist this round. I think my round is renovate one of my miners and play soil scientist. Hopefully I can get 3 stone next round, but that's not very likely in a late stone game. But the only other alternative here is that I play soil scientist and take 2 stone and leave 2 clay. I don't love that. I'm not doing that. I think I should play Hod before Digging Spade. I can try to grow with Digging Spade or fight. I don't think I need the food from Digging Spade, as cute as the plan as it is. I think I need the extra clay generation, though, absolutely, for how much clay shenanigans I'm trying to do this game. So I think my round is simply Soil Scientist and Reno. I can't be Reno blocked. I don't want to worry about any of these majors on Reno, unfortunately. So I could first action renovate here, actually, to force. I could try forcing purple. I could try forcing purple to have to build first action, but like purple's always building. Like there's really no point in threatening it, because they're just going to do it. Although, okay, there's mild benefit to forcing purple to do it. The mild benefit to forcing purple to do it is that purple can't start player for some reason into build grow. Purple starting into build grow is bad for me. I mean, I guess we try to high roll here. I mean, I probably get Ock back. Oh, Teal's also running a no Ock game. Oh my, I just noticed that. Teal's running a no Ock game. That's fun. If I have to pay 2 food for my Ock, it's honestly not that big of a deal. And the chance, just the outsidest chance that I get build here is worth it to me. That also forces Teal to grow, so it's even less likely I get Ock block. That's true. That's a good point. Teal will have to grow, so like the only Ock block is admittedly Ock spam man, which easily could happen. But all right, I will play Hod. I believe the clay generation of Hod is important. I guess I also could actually next round. I might be double building next round. That would actually be really cool, right? I could be double building next round, assuming Hod goes off. I'm getting 2 reed and I'm ready to build 2 clay rooms. Or 2 clay, sorry, I'm getting 2 clay once Hod goes off. Purple does build stables here. That's a good way to claim animals. Yep, that's fine. Still don't know how some of these people are feeding, which is great. Yeah, there goes 3 clay so we can build a fireplace. That's fine. I love red taking the food away from the table because red's game is the weakest. If red takes the food away from teal and purple, who are trying to grow way too big without actually having the food to be able to do it, like, how are these players growing so much? They're gonna just die. They have no food. It's lovely. It's lovely to see. Truffle slicer, incredible. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. That's a wood down the drain. Okay. Decision times. Decision times. I have a lot of desires. What is most important? I probably should just soil scientist on the off chance I just get 3 stone. I really don't need to build 2 clay rooms. I mean, I could take RSF into RSF, hope somebody hods the 2 pigs, build 2 clay rooms. God, that sounds really good. But I really need the soil scientist down. Right? I want this soil scientist in play. I just don't need to take wood yet. I eventually need a little more wood for fences and a couple improvements, but like it's so not a priority for my game. I do eventually need plows, but I might be shifting cultivating those plows. I have enough food to run that, and that might be how I'm going to generate my couple of plows, and that seems very efficient too. Go for a 4-room clay house with, well, 4-room stone house eventually with trowel and 5 fields, get my pastures, eke out the crops, have a 4-point lord. I think that's the game plan. That's a pretty good game plan. Okay. Where do we go from here then? I do just play soil scientist. If I don't get 3 stone though, I'm pretty dead. How likely do I get 3 stone? Not that likely, unfortunately. Although again, my opponents are so hungry, they kind of need to do other things. At the same time, 3 stone mildly feeds them. Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. I need the soil scientist is the only way that I'm making crops this game. So, okay. This is where I talked about buying a cow at some point, but I don't. I don't actually have room to breed the cow. I think I'm just taking more food. I think I'm just taking more food. I do think that I'm moving my pigs into the bigger pasture. Having 4 pigs for digging spade shenanigans sounds cute. Admittedly, building stables with my room would be nice. I'm gonna have some capacity issues potentially, but I guess I could just eat a lot of animals consistently. Here comes fireplace from red. We love to see it. Take those. No, it's not fireplace. That's stone oven with stone cutter. Okay. Well, that was not expected. I mean, that's fine. It's a little annoying because I wanted them to go for the animals. I don't like the animals being available to my opponents, but whatever. Does Teal finally have an occupation that gives them grain? I mean, what is Teal doing for food that's not just absolutely awful? I mean, they are the first of 4 family members, so kudos. Oh, also, chat. Hello. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. Yeah. Welcome, Jay Cipolla. Thank you for the Prime sub. Really appreciate that. Purple has start player into 6 wood. I also don't know how Purple plans to feed, though. I mean, Purple's going to take the 2 pigs and take something and bottom feed and grow. I don't, whatever. The good news is, remember how I said that I wanted the growth queue kind of out of the way once I was finally ready to build? Well, the good news is, it does look like the growth queue is going to finally be out of the way by the time I'm ready to build and grow. Am I first growing in round 10 in a round 5 growth game? Absolutely. Is that usually how you draw it up? Hell no. But am I fairly comfortable with my position despite all that nonsense? Absolutely. Absolutely. We're pretty happy about where we're at. We just have easy food, and our opponents don't. So even though they grew super fast, I just don't think any of our opponents are actually, like, accelerating their games in good enough ways to be that concerning. Like, yeah, they got a bunch of growth, but their actions are still really not that efficient. So, you know, we have efficient actions, but few of them. They have lots of actions, but no efficiency. It evens out. Long time viewer, so it's long overdue. Oh, well, thanks so much. I super appreciate it. Plow first action. Okay, that's good. Give me that 3 stone. Oh my gosh. Give me the 3 stone by all means. Let me soil scientist. Let's start the science. Let me begin science. It looks like all the extra actions Purple and Teal have gotten have gone to taking single grain and bottom feeding. Correct. Purple had to take 3 food, 3 food. Teal has had to take 2 manual grain actions, and they're still not fed, by the way. Like, what is Teal doing to manufacture 6 food this round? I guess they're so baking, but Red is threatening so bake with seaweed fertilizer. Like, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing here. I do wish I had actions, to be clear, because, like, holy shit, if I had actions and could actually, you know, mess around with all this shit, incredible. But I'm getting to action land. It's just, you know, slower than I want. I will take 3 stone and not worry about the double build. I'll take 3 stone, build 1 room. I will grow with my digging spade and be ready to do soil scientist shenanigans. I'll try to, like, take read and build and grow again, probably in the, like, I will admit this Lord of the Manor is coming a little late, but I think Shifting Cultivator is going to give us the fields we need. We need relatively little wood to hit our extra pastures. And then I just need to get the Soil Scientist rolling just a couple of times. If I take 2 veg and I take 4 grain, I should later be able to sow all that, and that would be good. So now, that does mean I'm using most of my stone and some of my clay to do some of that, but I'm also, God, there's so much clay between hot and cesspit. And I can hypothetically re-hit my soil spots. If I play this right, I can potentially hit my soil spots multiple times, and I do get the 3 stone. Okay, great. This is huge. This is huge to get the soil scientist going. It looks like Teal's plan is going to be fireplace into animals, which is not a bad plan because there are a lot of animals. They would finally be fed for realsies. I have to wait. Oh, Corf is triggering. Oh, my team. I was like, what are we confirming? But Corf actually is triggering. I laughed at that Corf, but who's laughing now? Still me for the record, but they can also laugh. It's fine. Okay, we start to do some science. We build a room. I might build one stable with this room. Do I feel comfortable building one stable with this room? I think I do. Having a pasture with capacity 8 for these pigs looks pretty legit. Joinery. Wait, what? Don't you mean well? Surely you mean well. You just got a Corf. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. So that kills Teal, because how does Teal build a fireplace? Lovely. This is incredible. These people can't feed. Do I even have to build a room here? I might be allowed to take 2 reed and try to... Well, no, I still need to grow in round 10. If I take 2 reed, I would somehow need multiple clay from Hod. Yeah, that's not going to work. Okay. I was about to say, we could almost double build, but double building's wrong. Let's just single build with a stable. Let's not get fancy. That messes with my digging spade slightly, forcing first move wood. Oh, a good point. I can't stable. I cannot stable. Good call. Good call. Can't stable. No stable. No stable. Stable bad. Digging spade will have to be only for food. That's fine. I definitely want to use digging spade, even though it's kind of ridiculous and I don't really need to do it. I definitely want to be digging spading. It's so rare that digging spade actually is kind of good, and I want to do it. I want to do it here. I am gonna need to play shifting cultivator and take 3 wood actions this game to generate my fields, but I'm like really happy about generating my fields off shifting cultivator, because it looks like my opponents are realizing they need to plow pretty aggressively. Teal had to just dry bake another grain. This is incredible. Teal's game has been take grain seeds, sow bake as their feeding actions. That's 2 actions for 5 food. You'll love to see it when you're behind on actions. I seriously don't actually need to build this round. I guess I could green build next round. It could still be 5, right? 5 pig, 2 sheep. No, it can't, because I can't. That would be giving up a breed, right? I would be not breeding the sheep. And that seems really dumb food-wise. Like, it's cute because now I'm getting more food from digging spade, but I'm not just getting the immediate 2 food from breeding a sheep. That doesn't actually make sense. I could skip building, though. I could skip building one more action. I could delay build purely so that I can build with a stable next round. But... what would I be doing? I would be taking 2 more reed here so that I can eventually build more rooms? That actually doesn't sound insane. If I take 2 reed here, nobody beats me to rooms. Purple cannot get enough clay to build rooms. Red cannot get enough reed to beat me to rooms. Teal probably can't get enough reed to beat me to rooms. They'd have to have a beating rod in their hand that I don't know about, which seems unlikely. I probably could go 2 reed into build with stable, grow digging spade. I can build the stable later, though. I think I should just build and not get... I think I should allow myself to take whatever action I want next round. I think that makes more sense. I'm also building the room here just because I can, but it's pretty dumb. Post-breed, I keep pig, eat sheep. That's not how that actually works. You're not allowed to do that. You can't eat animals after breeding like that. The digital adaptation gets things confusing, but that's not actually allowed. Because I can't breed the sheep if I don't have room. That's a base game critical rule. You just aren't allowed. Oh, wow. Animal catcher is with red. And red chose not to go for fireplace or hearth. Red, buddy. Red. Take the animals. It's actually insane that none of my opponents are eating these animals. I mean, this is part of why my opponents have no efficiency, is because they can't actually eat the delicious animals. But we're just going to leave 6 wood again, apparently. Purple is growing. Yeah, we're just going to leave 6 wood again. Great. Anyhow. Sorry, I'm right. You miscounted the spacing. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's easy to miscount the spacing. But anyhow, yeah, I definitely can't actually. Purple didn't put animals into their stables. That seems wrong, but... Alright, what is my game plan here? Am I growing digging spade just so I can hit clay pit? No, I should be taking 3 reed next round. I will take 3 reed first action next round, I guess, into grow is probably what I'm doing. Alternatively, I could just take 3 pigs and laugh at all of them. The fact that this HOD didn't trigger this round is pretty insane. I thought for sure purple was taking 2 pigs, but it didn't work in round 11 with the pig I get from the space, but not round 10 for the breed. Yes, that's true. That's true. Round 10 I can, or round 11 I can have 5 pigs temporarily. That's definitely allowed. Gosh, yeah, I still have a lot to do. Growing so late and having an ambitious game plan, like, my game plan still is loosely hit a 4-cat Lord of the Manor with a 4-room stone house, and have a bunch of breeding animals. That's pretty aggressive, but I think I can eke it out, to be honest. I'm not sure. I will say fence tempo is also a thing right now. Um, as in, I have my fences down, but like I need one more fence action, and the fence actions look kind of tight. My opponents don't have that much wood, despite me adding quite a bit of wood and not. I mean, it's not like a crazy wood tight game, but it's none of them are that close to fence 15. I mean, the pattern make, I guess, has ate some wood. There's been a lot of wood cost improvements. And I'm the only wood injection, really. Well, Furniture Maker's been injection, but then Pattern Maker took it out, so. Anyhow, I guess my point is, like, my opponents aren't that close to fencing, which is also kind of wild. But also, why did Truffle Slicer not make it to me in the draft? Like, why did Teal take Truffle? Holy crap. Having a cesspit with Truffle Slicer? Oh, I could have really made use of that Truffle. But, oh wow, Teal is... I was about to say, none of them really have the ability to fence, but Teal's going to just fence 6 and take animals first action. That's pretty defensible. The animals are incredible. Kudos to Red on getting 6 wood again, though. Red just getting gifted 6 wood's kind of wild, but I will first action 3 read. Like, that seems pretty legit. 3 read continues to make sure my opponents don't get into the room queue, so I probably am able to, in round 11, go clay build grow. My round 11 is probably clay build grow. And I'll enter round 12 with 4 family members. I only have 12 actions left. Those actions want to be shifting cultivator, wood. So shifting cultivator, wood, fence. It needs to be at least 1 more clay grab for soil scientist. It needs to be Lord of the Manor. It would need to be a sow action or plow sow. It would need to be another veg action. That's still 9 of my 12 actions. I mean, that maths out to, like, working. I probably need a food action. If I'm running Shifting Cultivator, I'm using up a lot of food. But, I mean, I am generating a lot of food. I'm still breeding a lot each harvest. I'm getting extra pigs each harvest. I'm going to be digging spading for a significant amount of food. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see, but this seems okay. Admittedly, clay is kind of tight amongst my opponents, but just taking clay for grain should get me lots of food. Yeah, exactly. That will generate a lot of food, which is pretty nice. So I guess that works out. Yeah, I guess I take 3 reed here. I mean, Teal is taking the pigs, presumably. They have a truffle slicer. The pigs are a lot of food. I mean, I guess the sheep are more food because they don't have a hearth. Unclear for sure which they prefer, I guess. Purple is presumably taking the other with their wildlife reserve, so, I mean, it would be funny for me to slam an animal pair here, but yeah, I just don't have the actions for it. I guess I technically have the actions for it. I could slam the pigs and then grow. I could take one of these animal grabs and then grow, but I think that's wrong. I think, unfortunately, it's wrong. I think 3 read's such value for me. Admittedly, the 3rd read doesn't really matter because I have trowel for the Reno. Wow, yeah, teal does prefer the sheep. Fair enough. I am going to just slam 3 read. Yeah, I'm going to claim this is good enough. I do wish I could Western Quarry again next round. That's a little bit sad. Somebody else is probably taking 2 clay, 2 stone next round, but I hopefully can take 3 clay and leave stone on clay pit, and then have my own little clay pit button. Having my own clay pit button is actually pretty incredible also. I can generate some extra... I could generate some extra grain. I could hit clay pit just for an insane food action, because 2 grain baked is 6 food, and it's going to be like 5 food worth of digging spade or 4 food. Yeah. Anyhow, I should take 3 read. It looks like I get to build and grow again next round, and I should build and grow one more time. I really like just building and growing one more time. Growing with trowel seems totally worth it still, to be honest. I think I can eke out the stone room. So 4 stone rooms, 4 family members, 5 fields, max crops, 4 pastures, good animals. Not a ton of off-board, but I will have a 4-point Lord of the Manor. Maybe 3-point Sheepkeeper by the end. Maybe. Sheepkeeper is a little bit uncertain. But... Clay Puncher. Okay, so remember that whole clay room thing? Unfortunately, purple is actually going to beat me to room in round 11. It looks like purple's going to build another room. So, that's unfortunate. I guess that rustic is a 3 food 2-point action, but how is purple feeding though? Wait a sec. How is purple actually going to afford another... Wait, what? How did purple not take the pigs? How did purple not take 3 pigs? What's happening here? I guess purple's assuming they get the pigs back, which, like, I guess they do, because I have to grow now. But how does purple feed without, using that clay for a hearth? Can they build a room? These people still have no idea how to feed. This is insanity. My opponents literally are all at 0 food, 0 food, 0 food. I'll give credit that they at least have sheep. This is potential food. It will be food. But I guess this guy has seaweed fertilizer, so they can always spam so bake. But these people are crazy. These just got here. What poor decisions have been made for us and our opponents so far? I'm actually pretty happy with our game, Gonzo. It is a round 5 growth game, and I purposely chose to delay growth until round 10 by setting up food. And Ace of Spades' pithy statement is exactly correct. I have delayed grow a lot to set up food. I fenced 9 into 4 sheep, and I set up a so my stage 1 was set up cesspit small scale and a hearth. My stage 2 was fence 9, take 4 sheep, and I had my pigs from cesspit breeding. My stage 3 was get clay and room parts to renovate and build a clay room. I'm finally growing in round 10. I have a sweet digging spade with a soil scientist that's going to do dumb things. And I'm setting up a Lord of the Manor. I have incredible food. I plan to shifting cultivator my food away eventually. I kind of want to just slam these 3 pigs to wreck purple, but purple does get their pigs back. Anyhow, yeah, I have really good food. My house is cooler than theirs. My house is cooler than theirs. But anyhow, yeah, these people have not set up their food, and it's insanity. I mean, Teal finally has a fireplace, but Teal grew and has taken 2 manual grain actions and took a so bake just to bake. So, like, yeah, they got lots of growth, but their game is bad. They also have no ox, which is hilarious. Purple's game is okay. They at least had Childless for 2 rounds. They grew first. They have a sick mantelpiece. But, like, Purple's feeding is awful. They have nothing. They had to eat their grain at some point. Where did their grain go? I didn't even pay attention to that team. Where did Purple's grain go? They had to raw eat their Childless crop? I mean, holy shit. This table's crazy. Anyhow, normally a risky play and revise, but the opponents have had to be super inefficient. Yeah. I'm clearly losing at Tetris. Yeah. Pretty criminal to have food issues with Childless. I mean, they got to grow in round 5, so, like, they only got 2 procs at Childless as part of what's happened here. But anyhow, yeah, this game is insanity in terms of the feeding pressure, and I'm loving it. 2 procs is all it should take to set up your food? I mean, kind of. These players have done very weird shit. No plows is the problem. I mean, yes, Purple didn't get their crops in the ground because they've been doing other things, like this Rustic. By the way, I've yelled at this Rustic. They played a Rustic for 1 room build thus far. I mean, their resources suggest that they're going to go for 1 more room build, which is kind of annoying because they're going to get in my way. But actually, maybe they don't get in my way. I can first action clay, second action build. It's not clear Purple's going to be ready to fight that. But anyhow, yeah, this game's wild. Purple's biggest mistake is pushing the Rustic extra clay rooms over just getting a hearth. Agreed. If Purple just built a hearth and then focused on plowing and setting up their food and then doing other things later, like Purple going to renovate Mantelpiece, I actually don't mind. That Mantelpiece play was a lot of points, but they should have just hearthed instead of building the clay room. But somebody has a beer keg, that's true too. You're riding if I make a box house instead of a. I don't even. You want me to do like a. You want me to do the. You want me to build the room here. Yeah, I see. Yeah, sideways T. You want me to build the room here? Sure, I could build the room here actually. I was gonna go box house, but you're right. I could absolutely build the room here, and then plow these fields with shifting cultivator, and then obviously fence these spaces later. Yeah, that could work. That'd be cool. I'll do that for you, Gonzo. I'll do that. It's fine. Somebody took my clay stone spot. Wait, what? Somebody took 2 clay and a stone? That was red? Oh my god, these people, they don't know how to feed. I guess red also wants a fireplace or hearth because they have their animal catcher, but yeah, all of these opponents have made mistakes by just not getting a cookery. But whatever. Anyhow, you want me to build a room in the center and have a log boy house, but obviously that cuts off my fields, and you would never suggest a poor play for me. Yes, obviously. Yeah, no, obviously I can't do that. I can't do that with Lord of the Manor. It's obviously unacceptable. Sorry. But yeah. Anyhow, Teal is thinking a long time here because Teal's game still sucks. Teal still has not played an occupation. It's hilarious. Anyhow. Am I rocking full tracksuit right now? Yeah. I mean, basically. I don't know that I totally call it a tracksuit, but yeah, it is matching sweats and a sweatshirt, all Bucks gear. Yeah. I'm also feeling better today, by the way. I clearly was sick, and I still am mildly sick. I still have a lot of sinus pressure, and but my throat is less scratchy and sore. Ooh, lasso. Okay, the cows are Teal's. Teal is taking the cows. I approve. Take all the food from everybody. Ruin everyone. Purple should probably think about plowing. Plowing looks real good about now. But no, they're literally going to take clay and build a room. Why do people do this to me? Why are you so bad? Why are you pushing growth? You can't feed. Do you not realize you starve? Maybe that clay is for a hearth. Let's be generous. Maybe that clay is for a hearth. Maybe they're not insane. You were going to say I sound better? Yeah. That's how it went for you. You were really sick like one day, mostly fine the next, and then day 3 to 9 have been pretty gross. Oh, gross. Well, I'm hoping that's not my sequence, but we'll find out. Today I'm feeling reasonably good. Fortunately, I wound up like canceling my weekend plans and like not hanging out with friends. So that part kind of sucks, but like honestly, I'm not that sad about just having a pretty chill weekend, and I didn't have that much planned anyhow. It was gonna be a pretty chill weekend as is. So I can have a fairly chill weekend, but Monday my bowling league starts up again, and I'm the I'm like the secretary for the bowling league, and we have new teams showing up. So I really would like to be there Monday to administrate as I'm supposed to. So hopefully by Monday evening I'm fine, but we'll find out. I'm first actioning for clay. Should I be first actioning for clay? But it's 4 clay, 5 food, 2 grain. Who could resist? You miss bowling league? Am I a pretty strong bowler? I'm reasonable. I average like a 170, which is pretty good. I mean, a lot of people that are, long-term bowling leagues are, like there's a couple guys in our league that are in the 190s or low 200s, but 170 is pretty good. It's about you? Yeah, like that's pretty good. Like you're a skilled bowler, but you're not, yeah, neither of us are like incredible, but it's anyhow, yeah. Is purple seriously going to build and grow this round? How do they feed? Purple has to hearth, right? Purple just has to hearth. They ain't going to build and grow on me. Sadly, they might build and grow on me because they're a fucking idiot, but I'm swearing at them. I shouldn't be swearing at them, but like, if they build and grow here, how do they feed? Build, grow 2 bottom feeds? I guess that works. That would work. They're allowed to do that. They could do that. Oh, bottom feeding from teal, though. Oh, my God. Hilarious. Lasso the cows into bottom feed. Oh, this game is incredible. If only the whole table doesn't want a bottom feed, correct. These opponents have no food. It's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. Oh, Digging Spade giving me 5 food. Rub it in their faces, Digging Spade. Rub it in their faces. All right, purple. All right, that's right. You have to hearth. You have to hearth. That was a bluff. Your room was a bluff all along. You knew it. I didn't know it. I called you an idiot. I'm sorry. I swore at you even. I shouldn't have done that. All right. I get to build and grow. 4 food bottom feeding. Yeah, the table is so hungry. It's hilarious. I wish I could take wood here, by the way, though. I wish I had shifted cultivator so I could just take the wood right now, because admittedly the wood is very good, but holy crap, the inefficient feeding this game. This is hilarious. When first clay leaves all the good actions on the board still. Yeah, so many good actions. Nobody can even afford to plow. Oh my God, it's an Ock. It's an Ock from Teal. Teal has an Ock. Oh my gosh, it exists. They have an Ock. Why are they not taking 4 wood? Why are they not taking 4 wood? Chief Forester. Okay, you know what? Chief Forester so they can get their grain sown and they get 3 wood back. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with them giving up a wood so that they can get a sow action with it and get their engine actually doing something. All right, I will build because, yeah, I will. I can actually afford to grow, unlike these insane players. I am so happy. I have so much food. What will I do with it? Boom, shifting cultivator's coming down. I will admit, the shifting cultivator's a little late. We're growing a little slowly here, but I think it's going to work out. But I'm getting forward second action, or do I just build grow? I'm build growing. I need the actions still, unfortunately. I counted this out. If I build grow, I have 12 actions remaining. Those 12 actions need to be shifting cultivator, wood, fence. It needs to be stone veg, clay grain, sow, Lord of the Manor. That's 9 mandatory actions, but I have 12 actions. Do I really need 3 wood actions? I do need 3 wood actions because I'm playing shifting cultivator. I could maybe get away with 2 wood actions into start, player, plow, sow, but I need 3 fields for Lord of the Manor and for crops. So that's why I counted 3 wood actions because of shifting cultivator. Also, I plan to play shifting cultivator before taking wood, so I'm expecting to get 2 wood as an action next round. I'm expecting to have to take kind of crummy wood actions, and my fence tempo is also going to be dubious for the record. Which actually, having the ability to reno fence, even though I'm playing trowel, could be pretty important here. The ability to reno fence could save me. Admittedly, the reno queue is also a nightmare because nobody has clay, because some a-hole is doing a bunch of weird clay crap. But, You were thinking a plow sow would be better for me than a third wood action. Yes, I admittedly plow sow is probably better than a third wood action. However, I don't know that I get a lot of wood. Like, the wood is going to finally disappear off this board, and my opponents still do kind of need more wood. The stupid pattern maker wants more wood. Like, yeah. Anyhow, we'll see. Also, plow is just open. Hilarious. That's not going to be the case for long. Anyhow, trowel. Let's go. Oh, I could. Oh, I could feed yard. Oh, I could feed yard. I could feed yard here in order to keep the nonsense digging spade going absolutely wild. I actually like feed yard here quite a bit. Does wood barter combo with trellis? No, it doesn't. Wood barter explicitly says action space that gives you a build rooms or fences action. Unfortunately, trellis just gives you a build fences action, but that's not an action space with build fences. It's obviously a little specific. Hedgekeeper does work with trellis because hedgekeeper is you just anytime you get a build fences action, you get the extra wood, but that is different than getting a bonus on a action space. Anyhow, am I trowel here or am I feed yard? Like, I might be feed yard. I have the extra read already anyhow for Reno. I could start player trellis. Also, it saves me a wood, which could be important for fencing tempo. I'm going to try this feed yard here. I mean, I'm clearly taking more grain before I sow it anyhow. Feed yard is a point. It might be a little bit of food. I could technically push for a fifth room in clay, by the way, but I think pushing for a fifth room in clay is wrong, so I'm not doing that. But feed yard also opens up the possibility that I end this game with 7 pigs for Lord of the Manor. I don't think I'm ending this game with 7 pigs for Lord of the Manor because I think when I'm playing Ox and using Shifting Cultivator, I'm going to have to start eating lots of pigs, but fifth room in clay absolutely shreds my Cool House. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, but thank you. You just came in your draft and you weren't sure because it turned the pig space into one that gives a fence action, but my explanation makes sense. Yeah. Trellis wood barter is not going to work. Basically, the answer is wood barter basically doesn't combo. Wood barter is obviously still dumb good, and you still should take it. And trellis is still dumb good, and you very possibly should still take it. But anyhow, yeah, the wood barter basically doesn't combo because of that action space clause. The fact that it only works when you're taking the action space means that you can't really cheat much with wood barter. Now, I mean, wood barter combos with anything that works on the action spaces themselves. Wood barter just doesn't combo on things that are giving you those actions via other methods. So, like, wood barter or cottager doesn't work. Wood barter or house artist doesn't work. Wood barter really only works on the fence space and the room space. But you can obviously find combos that work on those spaces still, too. But Teal is being nice and letting red know that they can clearing spade this field again to the other open. This clearing spade is cute. That's good. Oh, and wealthy man clearing spade. Oh my god. It's still, this is the 4th harvest though. Uh-oh. Sorry, bud. You're not there. You're not there. No wealthy for you. Red didn't even use animal catcher here, which is a bit sad, but so be it. Oh yeah, take single pig. Oh my god, hell yeah. Single pig. Give me more clay. Do I even need more clay? Not really. Should I get a pottery? Probably. Do I have time for a pottery? Not really. Anyhow, yeah, what is my round? My round is, oh wow, there is 4 wood got left. That's mildly unfortunate. My round is absolutely first action shifting cultivator. I might buy the cow. I should probably be buying the cow when I ock, because I don't know that I actually have time to take a cow action. And also, this table is hungry enough with enough actions that I don't know that I ever get like a 2-cow action anyhow. So yeah, I've talked myself into it. I'm definitely my animal teacher is buying cows now finally. I'm breeding onto the feed yard here. Yeah, so I'm not actually getting any food from feed yard, but I'm holding more animals. That's worth it to me. Holding the extra pigs, I like the fact that I can take this action for freaking 6 food, 2 grain, 2 clay. It sounds real good. I really do want to take this action because I don't want to leave the stone. Like, I don't want to have to leave more stone behind later. Um, Wait, why am I discarding a sheep? Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is lying to me, right? I'm not discarding the sheep. Okay. The error was lying to me. All right. All right. Are we winning this game? Let's figure that out. We are tied in points, and we have an actual food engine. Okay, yeah, we're winning this game. I can maybe still get 7 pigs. Correct. I might be able to, but I'm not sure because I need a lot of food, and I'm generating a lot of food when I take clay, but I don't know. Anyhow, teal stayed start player. That's fine. I'm gonna ox shifting cultivator. Purple's gonna take 4 wood. I might get 3 wood back, which would be pretty nice, but I certainly get 2 wood back, so that's, that's solid. And it does look like this trellis or this trowel wood might be important because, yeah. Oh, wow. Teal's first action in 4 wood. I get plow sow. I mean, if you're going to give me plow sow, I probably have to take it. Huh. Shifting cultivator is pricey? It is. You don't buy the I might be short of food with it. I might be short of food in terms of trying to hold 7 pigs. 7 pigs plus shifting cultivator plus buying animals off animal teacher is a lot of food. It's a lot. And I don't have that many actions in order to spam clay to generate food. I counted my actions and I'm pretty tight on the action count. I'm seriously getting plow sow though. I just can't pass plow sow here, can I? And I don't think I should pass plow sow, but maybe I should. I don't really need it. I don't need it right now, which is awkward. I need it later. God, I'm seriously going to pass plow sow? Is that correct? I think it is correct. I don't want plow sow until I take my other shit. Yeah, I really don't want plow sow until the end. I do kind of want to start player in 13 for plow sow in 14. That I do kind of want to do. But I would really like to watch my opponent start to renovate, by the way. Them getting out of the reno queue would be nice. Which, speaking of the reno queue, teal might take my clay spot. Gosh, do I need to take hollow, with high priority? I don't want to take hollow with high priority, but I kind of do really want it. There's a world in which I just get to 5 fields without shifting. I agree, but shifting is so much safer to just play it and then because I'm taking the wood anyhow. I have so much food. I seriously am gonna just do this and lock it in. I'm gonna not mess around. I am, by the way, not aiming to sheep keep this game, as people have likely figured out. Sheep keeper not happening, but is red about to get the dumbest plow sow? They might. Red getting plow sow here is kind of criminal, but it would be incredible for them. Red getting plow sow with seaweed fertilizer, oh. But also, nobody's actually worried about Red's game, so why not cultivation? The reason not to cultivation is because I want tempo on taking wood actions, and I want tempo on hollow. And I don't really want to sow my fields. I need 1 sow action this game, if I do it right. So, the sow action on plow sow is not actually really giving me anything, because I'm only going to sow crops once in order to max my crops. So even though, yes, technically it multiplies my crops, it doesn't do so in a meaningful way. So the sow part of plow sow is basically blank. So it's really just a plow action. And I don't need the plow action right now. I need Shifting Cultivator to buy me several plow actions while I take wood, which is weird, yes, but I think that seriously is the scenario. I need to max my crops, I need to get my fields, and I need to get my sow action. And the sow actions are competitive, unfortunately, because it's part of how teal is feeding, it's a lot of how red is feeding. So like sowing is pretty tight. So I think I really want the tempo to be ready to start player in 13 and finish all of my crops by plow sowing in 14. I also need to be ready to fence on time, which is also a bit of a mess right now. But the fence queue is also pretty bad. Like, there's a lot of... I have a lot of tempo issues. Delaying all of my stuff this late and then pushing 2 rooms out is a lot that I've committed to. And I can achieve everything I need, but I don't have time to be messing around. So I could red fence over trowel. Correct. I can red fence. I'm prepared to red fence. I am definitely prepared to red fence if need be, and just SP wage. But like, we'll see. Anyhow, teal is fencing into the sheep. That's fine. I do get 3 wood. That's good. 3 wood's real nice? Yes, the 3 wood is real nice because it allows me to 3 wood, 2 wood this round and be ready to fence, which is nice. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is still pretty good, and I still did have a free action or 2, by the way. Like, I do have a free action or 2 in my game, but anyhow, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to be careful. I'm not going to take 2 wood, by the way. I am going to take hollow next action, but you do think SP trowel and 13 into a plow sow is great? I agree. It's like really good. It's so good for me to have that set up. The problem is I am risking getting fence blocked. I guess getting fence block's not the end of the world though. How bad does fence block actually hurt me? I can then just respond with stable? Huh, that's interesting. Fence block might not kill me. Fences are a lot of points. They are. Fences are still important, but it might not actually be game losing to be fence blocked. Like, none of these opponents are scoring very well. There's a world where Reno Pottery happens. Yes, Reno Pottery would be sweet. I have so much clay. I would love Reno Pottery, but like, that's not the priorities. But pottery, God, pottery is kind of high on the list of desires because holy shit, yeah, do I have clay with this HOD? God, I really do also wish I had time for pottery, but whatever. I've done what I've done. It's fine. I have a lot of really good stuff going on. So, you know, that's the good news. Unfortunately, teal might be looking at 2 clay and a stone here. Because 2 clay and a stone gets them reno. Although they still need a reed. Renovating is not very efficient for teal. If teal had a miner, they could re-up start, but they really don't have a miner. I don't know what teal... I was going to say, teal could take 2 wood to sow. I guess teal could take a veg. Teal taking a veg looks reasonable, but... This is a weird situation where it's like artificially tight because largely you're the mostly anyway it goes down, but like some debt actions, there's lots of backup. Yeah. No, this game's weird but fun. Oh, teal has another Ock finally. Oh my god, really? Party organizer. That could be some meaningful food. Awkwardly, teal kind of doesn't want to grow now. Teal kind of wants somebody else to grow. I am going to green hollow here. There's a chance that I don't get 2 wood because purple needs 2 wood, but I think I would rather get this action locked up. This is my grain. This is a ton more food. And then I can always settle for 2 stone here too, and I'm a little scared about leaving 3 stone, 3 stone, because I might not get it. But okay, I do get 2 wood. Gosh, do I take 2 wood, or do I take that next round? That's questionable. It's safer to take 2 wood now, but 2 wood doesn't let me trowel. 2 stone looks so clean right here, because then it locks up my reno. Oh, maybe I do take 2 stone and a veg. You think I'm very likely to get 3 wood or 4 wood next round? Yeah, the only problem is I have to first action that. I'm going to have to first action wood, And then I could get blocked on start player for Plow Sow. Although none of these opponents have shown much of a propensity to start. In terms of like, nobody's even started this round, right? So I think you're right. I think I'm able to get everything. So I'm going to try to greed everything. Because that's who I want to be. It's not the end of the world to not take these 2 wood. It's 2 points. You don't think there's a crazy big wood fight, is there? Feels like I can still SP and wood grab. Maybe, actually. I mean, purple needs wood. That's the thing. Purple needs the wood, but purple also needs food. So purple is going to start. Okay, that's unfortunate. Wood cart. Holy shit. I mean, I knew that got passed, but holy what? Purple doesn't get to go twice before I go? Yeah, I kind of have to first action wood now. Your line's bad now? Yeah, I have to first action wood and hope start player comes back, which is no guarantee. But I'm eating a pig. Yeah, I gotta eat a pig. Nowhere else for it to go. Yeah, I do have to first action wood. Yeah, I really do first action wood. The good news is purple won't start player in my face. And I'm not sure that others can justify it. I do have the leeway to just get another plow and sow. I do. I do agree with that, but I would rather plow sow and block it from the table and just lock everything up at once. But you are correct, actually. I don't need plow sow. So it's fine. I can take my wood here. Also, I might just... Am I going to wheel plow sow? Wait a sec. What if I just get plow sow now? What if I just get plow sow now, then I wheel a wood action, and then I need one more grain by taking clay again. But, like, I don't mind taking clay again. Oh, what about that? Huh. Although I need the wood for fences, too. The fence tempo matters somewhat. Huh. All that's happening, you assuming I don't get plow sow? Yeah. I mean, I can just plow sow, but I kind of want to take wood and then plow. Oh, I don't get plow sow. Okay, there we go. All right, that's fine. That's fine. I was going to say, I kind of want to greed wood into plow sow anyhow, so. All right, let's just do the thing. Lasso the pigs, of course. That's fine. I'm so happy I don't need the animals from the board, because, whew. Getting animals from the board, not easy in the end game here. Which, of course, makes sense. It's fine. Again, I think I have this game relatively won, though. Assuming I mean, I have to pull off what I'm trying to do, but, like, all of my opponents are at not breaking 30 yet. I guess purple's late woodcart fences maybe gets there to, like, 40, but I don't know that any of my opponents are really scoring 40, and I'm breaking 40. What I'm trying to do feels very easy to pull off. Yeah, I agree. What I'm trying to do is pretty easy to finish. Like, I'm going to achieve my game plan. There's really no reno pressure, which is also helping, so it's not like I'm trying to thread a needle here, really. Yeah, I agree. Wow, purple doesn't even take wood. Purple not taking wood is crazy. Do I just fence here? I might just fence here, then hope start player still comes back. The worst thing that could happen to me is Ock Block? Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I kind of want a fence so I can play Lord of the Manor and breed cows. Like, I think I'm going to greed fence. Because it also means that I can't get fence blocked. So, like, I greed fence. I hope to get start player and then Lord of the Manor. I open plow sow. I can't get blocked on reno. Yeah, that sounds just incredible, actually. Like, it sounds really effing good. I'm going to do that. Teal is going to take clay, but that's fine. I'm going to fence. I'm setting up a largely nothing burger 14. No, I can get pottery in 14 potentially. I mean, it's no guarantee I get pottery, but it's possible I do. And then what? I don't have that many actions. By the time I plow sow pottery Reno, like what I mean, Reno's not an action with trowel, but like it might be an action. I don't know. In order to nab pottery, we'll see. Anyhow, also like, oh no, my 14 is largely nothing, but I have a 4-room stone house with 4 family members. Like, I don't know. I'm not very afraid. What the hell is that clay? Oh, we're building a clay room still. Hilarious. Okay, go for it, purple. Yeah, good luck. That's fine. Unfortunately, teal is going to take clay to be able to thread in Reno, is I assume their action. But I guess I don't care about Reno because I got my fences out of the way. I really do just want start player now for Plauso and lock up my crops. Yeah, okay, this looks pretty safe. I mean, I guess red could start, and then I would have to just shifting cultivator sow, which is not that bad. But no, they're major minery and a joinery. You have pattern maker and you're building a joinery. Sure. Good luck with that one. I guess they need food still too. Yeah, they still need food. Their food's awful. All right, whatever. You do that. Teal's gonna take my hollow. Boo, boo, Teal. Don't take my hollow. It's my hollow. I guess Teal could take Western Quarry instead, but oh, I could also clear the feed yard mostly now. Hilarious. God, we have so much food this game. Okay, you remember when I said I wasn't sure we were going to end at 7 pigs? We're going to end at 7 pigs. Aren't I just starting? I am starting, correct. It's fine. I'm just starting. It's fine. I'm going to start, and I'm going to play Lord of the Manor because I want to breed the cows. Uh, I mean, I kind of want to take my clay action. Oh, wow, they took the nice one. Thanks. Okay, I can just spam clay for 1,000,000 food next round if I want. Cool. I don't know that I actually want, but maybe I want. Yeah, this is really effing good, actually. This is so good. All right. Well, this is GG. Purple is gonna build or grow. They're not awking, and even if they awk, I can expensive awk. Absolutely. Okay. Well, this feels real good. This feels real good. What a fun game to just like not care about the growth queue, then get the growth. How does Lord of the Manor let you breed cow? Are you missing something? You're missing animal teacher. I buy a cow when I animal teach, and I already have a cow on feed yard, so I reorganize and I breed cows. So this is a 2-point cow that I'm buying with Lord of the Manor. So like yeah, I'm gonna do that. I guess food-wise, I am going to have to eat a pig here, but I still can breed to 7. Cool. All right, cows, you can come over here. Pigs, you're taking up a lot of space. Actually, wait a sec. How am I holding 7 pigs? Oh, feed yard. Oh my god, feed yard. I was about to say, I don't have capacity for 4 sheep, 4 cows, and 7 pigs, but that's a total effing lie. Feed yard is a goddamn champion because it means that I actually do have room to hold 7 pigs with 4 sheep, 4 cows. Oh, amazing. Shouldn't I empty the feed yard? I should empty the feed yard. Yeah, I'm winning this by like 15-ish. I am winning this by like 15-ish. I'm able to eat 1 pig. 1 pig, and we'll still breed to 7 pigs. Yeah, this final round is really good. I take clay for 1,000,000 food. My round is gonna be. Oh, actually, my round's a little awkward because there's not. I kind of need Western Quarry. I was gonna say my round ideally is Plauso, pottery, stone, clay, but I could get slightly blocked if I build pottery. I might. I guess my round has to be Plauso, stone, Reno pottery, take clay. But that's still a pretty great round, so whatever. You've rarely seen a feed yard work so well. Yeah, I agree. This feed yard has really been actually very good. I'm super happy I played feed yard on growth instead of trowel, and then saved trowel for now. And I might not even use trowel because again, I had the extra reed from earlier, and the Reno queue is just like, well, purple wants wait, teal does sorry, teal wants to renovate. Teal wants to renovate to a BMW. Yeah, yeah, that's what they were doing. That's fine. Leave the pottery for me. This is lying to me again. Yes, this is lying to me again. Feed yard does require one animal on it. No, feed yard doesn't require one animal on it. Restart, restart. That was a lie. I can temporarily clear the boar into here, and all the sheep can go in here. Min-max that for 4 food feed yard. What a weird feed yard sheep bug. Yeah, capacity really messes with the programming. I don't know how all the capacity works, but like clearly they struggle a lot with capacity cards and capacity things. Um, it very clearly. Also, how many points is this plow so? We're going from with Lord of the Manor. How many points is this plow so? We're going from 33 to I don't know the correct orientation for sowing, but I think it's this. This is what I want to do for my sow. Yeah, we went from 33 to 43. It's a good plow sow. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good plow sow. 10 points? Yeah. It's definitely this. Okay, good. I agree. I felt like it had to be this. Purple is desperately taking wood with their wood cart. That makes sense. Oh, they never played their wood cart. They undid the star player. Oh my god, wait, that's right. Wait, they didn't play wood cart. Did they SP Nada? Wait a sec. They SP Nada instead of playing the wood cart? Did I miss that? Oh my god, I thought they had wood cart this whole time. How did they not get wood cart down sooner? I mean, I guess I understand why they played rustic. They were trying to push towards wood cart, but this rustic is still bad, by the way. The clay puncher is pretty sad, but what a weird game. They were gonna have a -1 wood cart probably if they played it. I mean, not really. They had the opportunity to take 2 wood actions. They just chose not to take wood last round because they didn't play wood cart. But I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Um, I also being offered grow here probably, and I don't even think I want grow. Do I want to grow? I don't think I do. Even then, a 1 wood card is like, what's the point? I mean, I agree that it's not particularly good, but it's possible it was a 3 wood cart. Like, nobody's actually fence blocking purple here. So, like, they could have taken more wood, but admittedly, purple's food is still just bad. Yeah, ultimately, this game is just crazy in terms of, like, I've gotten a lot, but okay, I'm allowed to take this stone, and then I get pottery and reno almost certainly. Technically, I could get blocked if I take 4 stone here, and somebody for some reason major minors and teal red majors. I get in trouble, but like I don't think that's actually happening. I am allowed to leave 2 clay for a veg, but I don't. That also doesn't make sense to me, so I'm not gonna do that. I don't need this veg for any reason. I mean, I guess it's food, but I'm intending to take clay for food. I'm gonna get freaking 1 clay for 6 food. God, I'm so happy that I finally got a digging spade game. I mean, I think digging spade basically only does work with like cesspit, but and a clay room plan. You basically need this plan. You need this plan of I'm not building wood rooms. I'm gonna set up breeding pigs, and then I'm gonna use digging spade for some food while I take clay for room parts. But like, yeah, purple is despite all my yelling at purple's game, they are still gonna hit like low 40s because they're going to grow. But I guess that's mostly the power of round 6 mantelpiece, coupled with childless is also just dumb good, and growing first in a round 5 growth game is real good. I also missed that sleeping corner got played by red. Sleeping corner is real nice. Sad for red that it was early growth coupled like Red got pretty wrecked by the growth flips then. Red's game actually looks pretty reasonable if it was like round 7 growth and round 12. Like their game's much better, and instead it's exactly opposite of what they wanted. Alright. Oh no, I got Reno blocked. Not really. I get my pottery, and life is good. Life is good. I'm breeding 4 points because of Lord of the Manor. So I'm at 47. Pottery gives me another 5. I'm at 52 with this line. Oh, so fun. I'm looking at 55. Wait, I'm not looking at 55. How am I looking at 55? Oh, and the Reno. God, I skipped the Reno. Oh my God, I'm looking at 56. 56. Yeah, I Reno too. Oh my God, what a game. First 6 turns of purple were exceptional. They completely punted their game afterwards. Yeah, I think purple punted their game also, but you were thinking it was a 4-point pottery? Is it a 5? I think it's a 5-point pottery because I'm taking clay last action, right? I'm taking clay last action, and if Hod triggers. That's the one additional point. Oh, sorry, you said +1 action. Yeah, sorry, my last action is take clay. Although I'm still expecting Hod to trigger. I'm expecting somebody to take this pig, but admittedly, it might be possible that nobody's taking the pig either. But anyhow, yeah. Small scale farmer wins are so satisfying to watch. It's just so fun to have a line that's not the usual one, right? Like, I got away with early plows, early fences for breeding, mid game rooms, late game point explosion. Like, yeah, it's. And yeah, small scale farmer for 8 wood or whatever. Like, ugh, this is fun. It's very fun to have these games. Admittedly, I do think the E deck getting added to Arena will be nice because I think it does. I think E deck really enables a lot of alternative strategies more so too. Like, there's a lot of stuff that helps support farming and different lines than just build a wood room, fight for growth, do the stuff in the usual orders. I mean, Agricola is so variable. It's like it's still not that boring to do that. But yeah, it's very fun when you have a 56-point game in round 5 growth. Well, I first grew in round 10. I didn't need to grow. Red takes some wood. They can pattern make that when I Reno. And then red's going to grow. So yeah, it might be that nobody's taking these animals, despite all the hunger earlier. Although the hunger has still not abated. Look at these poor people and how much food they need. They're just so hungry, and I just have so much food. It's so fun. Oh, it's so fun just having this much food. All right, I do get to hit my hollow spot and take grain with it too, but 6 food diggings fed, just 6 food diggings fed. Oh, it's amazing. I'll take more grain. I guess I shouldn't be taking grain. I should take the resources for tie break, but whatever. Whatever. He was onto something here. Was he onto something when I don't even know what what's your replying to? You don't buy the I might be short of food when I have 6 food, 2 grain actions? Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. He didn't buy my food shortage. Also, remember when I said I wasn't sure I was going to have 7 pigs because I wasn't sure I was generating that much food? Uh, turns out I was generating that much food, so I do get a 5-point Lord of the Manor. I am hitting the pig points, which is pretty sweet. Blade shears on growth, that's fine. So purple is eating a purple has to eat a cow, so they're not actually breeding points. So purple does get to 44 still in early growth. Red is ending at 38. Yeah, there's no other points. Teal is getting to only 34. No, they're breeding, sorry. Teal's getting to 36. 36. Admittedly, they only had 2 ox. What a game. I'm winning by only 11. I'm getting to 56. So 12. I'm winning by 12. But yeah. Yeah, purple's got to eat a point. But yeah, I get to 12 here. Yeah, what a fun one. You were thinking purple bread a point, but they ate one. Yeah, this game was really fun. Again, this game is like so illustrative of like how you can absolutely blow by people if you just have very efficient actions. Whereas like all of these players forced growth like pretty fast, and then just ran into a wall of starvation. Like they just had such inefficient actions because they couldn't freaking feed their families despite growing so fast. It's risky because if they had a food edge behind that growth, then my line's tougher. Oh, for sure. Honestly, even if any of them were smarter about how they fed after growing, like if Purple just built a freaking hearth and took some animals from the board in the mid game and like delayed their extra rooms just a little longer, like Purple probably could have set up some reasonable food and then pushed out rustic woodcart shenanigans. I still think I might be able to beat them because like I have a very strong game here, 56, but it should be a lot closer than this. But yeah, that was a fun one. Flying Halflings is apparently a pretty slow player. I didn't notice that during the game, but I had so much. Admittedly, I'm not that far behind on action count. I'm pretty far behind. I'm -7 actions compared to the two players that pushed growth hard. The two people that both grew to 4 before me, uh, both wound up with 7 actions on me, and still, yeah, it just doesn't matter. I also took only 11 wood from the board. This is not usually how you win. I took 20 clay from the board, 11 wood from the board. I took 11 stone though. Yeah, what a weird game. I took no reedstone food actions. This reed is 3 reed, 3 reed, which is also pretty damn efficient in such a growth constrained game. But yeah, what a weird game to only take 11 wood from the board and just have a dominating win though. 13 clay from cards, 8 wood from cards though. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. Soil Scientist was huge here again. I've really been warming up to Soil Scientist. It is funny. Soil Scientist is still funky to use. It's a little bit messy, but gosh, it's pretty strong in certain scenarios. I had a looks like we're winning this one. Oh yeah, we won this one. I was quite uninteractive. Even if they do better, it wouldn't remove a lot from me. I agree with that. Cesspit Lord of the Manor is good. Well, yeah. It's almost a gambit that everyone's going to struggle to feed. It's a little bit of that. I don't think I would have lost that many points by my opponents doing better, because I agree. I was pretty uninteractive by... Well, admittedly, I could have got pushed on rooms. I will say this, if any of my opponents had the combination of cheaper rooms and strong feeding, I could have got punched even further behind the growth queue. Part of why this worked so well is because I was able to build and grow in 10 and build and grow in 11 without having to do any star player actions. The queue just opened up for me because everybody ran out of room parts, ran out of food, and got the growth they wanted. But the game definitely goes uglier if for some reason somebody can keep spamming rooms. So that part was lucky, but 8 wood from cards is good. 23 food from cards is that good? Yeah. Even my 4th room could have been contested by purple if they were fed, but they had to hearth instead. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Like I did get pretty fortunate that the growth queue opened up. That was really what I needed to have this game plan worked. To be fair, I think I even said that at a certain point in this video, like early on. I was like, in order for this game plan to work, I need the queue to open up. If the queue doesn't open up, I could be in trouble. But luckily, this is what happens in some games. If you just let other people grow and they just don't have the juice, then the gambit works well. But it is kind of a gambit, so thanks for the stream. Fun to see this line of play. Yeah, this was very fun. So thanks. Yeah, and thanks for the sub. I super appreciate it. Yeah, this was fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. Glad you caught the end of it. Yeah, I agree. This was such a fun game. Such a fun game. I mean, first pick Lord of the Manor, first pick Cesspit is also like there's just a lot of there's a lot of potential there. But yeah, 5-point Lord, 5-point Lord. We added so much clay to the game with the freaking Hod and the Cesspit added so much clay to the game. But being able to use that clay for rooms and a 5-point pottery by the end of the game, plus that clay like bought me vegetables, It was really fun. Yeah, it's really fun to just have this kind of weird, different game. A month break, Agricola's fun again. Yeah, it's a little bit the break. It's a little bit the mindset of just willing to explore again. But then it's also just getting hand in hands like this too, where like you can do really fun stuff instead of just misery. It's very possible I was in a miserable game, with different flips or different things. So whatever. Anyhow, now that you're down to one in the hopper, you feel okay about saving up 50K again. So all these streams are doing the Lord's. Excellent. I mean, I still do need to do Arc Nova. There's a possibility. There's a possibility that I bite the bullet in Arc Nova tomorrow or something, or later tonight. Because I do have time this weekend, so it'd be a pretty good time to get that out of the way. But we'll see. But anyhow, yeah, I'm riding high. I'm riding high off of this game. This game was really nice. All of our cards did good work. The animal teacher, admittedly, well, again, the animal teacher just bought us cows. We turned all of our food into 4 points of cows via Ock actions instead of having to take them from the board later. So that is still pretty sweet. And I guess it bought us like a couple sheep for food. Shifting Cultivator only bought us 2 fields, but spending that much food for fields is like totally fine here when I had so much freaking food. Like, yeah, what a weird game. It's so fun. That was huge with the last one, the animal competition. I agree. Like, just having my animals already done and not having to worry about them was pretty big. Because I agree, the animal competition got real intense by stages 4 and 5. Because my opponents needed food and didn't have any other path to points left either. But yeah. Oh yeah, I had a blast with this one. This was such a fun game to execute. I'm super happy that the early fence 9 breed 2 types, just slow play things worked out. I'm also really happy that I took the gamble on taking 4 food in round 4, because like taking 4 food in 4 and then taking the early 4 sheep, my opponents just ran into such food issues. There was so many shitty food actions this game. I mean, I really did win this game on food. That's really just the answer. I had super efficient food, and then I even had outlets for that food. Like, Animal Teacher allowed me to buy cows and breed cows as an outlet for the food. The Shifting Cultivator was an outlet for the food. How much food did Digging Spade give me, by the way? 17. God, what a fun digging! I'm so happy I kept the Digging Spade too. I almost took the other good card, but I was like, this has got to be like the one good Digging Spade game, and what a Digging Spade game it is. 17 food from Digging Spade is pretty incredible. Especially because that only represents like 3 That's only 3 procs, right? Like I only used Digging Spade 3 times, but yeah. Digging Spade's not that good because you really don't want to take clay that much. But taking clay 3 times with Soil Scientist and Pottery, totally fine. And building clay rooms. But yeah, good times. Digging Spade S tier confirmed. I mean, hey, any minor improvement that gives you 17 food, it's got to be a consideration, right? But no, I mean, again, the only reason Digging Spade worked in this game is because we fenced early and we had a cesspit to just add a million pigs to the early and mid game. Part of why Digging Spade sucks is because like it's so hard to actually have pigs and then be taking clay in any significant quantities. But anyhow, you had a game a while ago with a 40 plus food fish friend, so you'll say right about that too, that fish friend's S tier. I mean, I guess that's confirmed. I can't argue with that. That checks out, but that's also insane. But that's cool. Okay. Well, anyhow, that was really fun. Thanks all for hanging out. I'm glad I could get some streams in. I'm glad I had a game like that. That was really fun. I might stream some more later today or later this weekend because, again, I'm pretty much just chilling. Might get the Arc Nova in. I do want to also be on the Sun on stream, so I'd like to do that. I also played a Feast for Odin in person during that break, and I really enjoyed that. But it was a Feast for Odin with the Norwegians. and it reminded me how much I enjoyed that version of the game compared to Feast for Odin pure base game I don't enjoy. With that said, I do think Feast for Odin has the extra islands on BGA, so that's welcome. But also, I do think BGA is bringing Norwegians. Yeah, Norwegians is coming. It's just I don't know when it's coming. Nearing completion as of a month ago, though. Yeah, I might do a little bit of Feast for Odin streaming then once Norwegians makes it, because I enjoy Norwegians. I don't love a Feast for Odin like I used to, but it's still fairly fun, so I might do a little of that. But anyhow, I'm blabbing on a bunch. I should head off. I will see everybody around later. Thanks all for this hanging out and chatting. It's been good. This was a really fun one. So see y'all later.